This is Newsbreak 26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. A new $22 million intensive care unit is slated to open in Fredericton in February. So what does this mean for healthcare across the province? For more on this, here's CHCO's Curran.
2, 1.
On Friday, the Government of New Brunswick and Horizon Health Network unveiled a new ICU unit built in Dr. Everett Chalmers Regional Hospital in Fredericton. This new addition to the hospital allows it to accommodate the growing population in the province, as well as much-needed modern features such as pandemic isolation capabilities and new medical tools.
And this new unit will help us to give our patients even better care and better work environment that will help us in retention of these excellent staffs that take care of the sickest patients.
After committing to spending $176 million in healthcare infrastructure, Health Minister Bruce Fitch explains that New Brunswickers should expect to see similar additions to hospitals across the province.
So one of the things that can do to create additional capacity is the investments in infrastructure that we're seeing here today. And overall, our government is committed to spending $176 million in capital healthcare infrastructure in the 23-24 year.
With the intention of accessible and critical care in mind, Horizon CEO and President Margaret Melanson states that the new intensive care unit can house 12 beds as opposed to the previous 8. With this increased capacity for patients, concern leads towards the 20 extra staffing positions needed to run the unit in an already understaffed system.
Recruiting really involves a combination of factors. As the minister had said, overall there's the national and international recruiting that occurs. However, for this ICU, we certainly will have the staff working in the existing ICU who will migrate to this lovely new space. As well, we would likely, and I'm hearing, we'll have other staff nursing within the Fredericton area interested in coming and transferring to come to work in this ICU.
Fredericton residents should expect to see the new ICU unit open on Valentine's Day and more additions announced in the future. Curran, CHCO NewsBreak26, Fredericton.
Thanks, Ian. MP John Williamson of New Brunswick Southwest awarded his final 5 Queen's Platinum Jubilee medals for outstanding citizens of Southwest New Brunswick this week. Among Williamson's esteemed recipients were Todd Ross of St. Andrews for his service in the Canadian Armed Forces and his work with Charlotte County Pride and the local LGBTQ+ community. Ray Espedo of St. George was awarded a medal for his extensive volunteer work and civic leadership within Eastern Charlotte County's growing and vibrant Filipino community.
Well, I just think it's a great way to recognize the unsung heroes in our communities, and of course there are many, and this is just an opportunity to recognize a few. So I think it's a great initiative by the province of New Brunswick. I'm very glad they did it, and I can tell from the response of recipients both here in Charlotte County, New Brunswick Southwest, and across the province how it touches people, because people, they work so hard for the communities, often expecting no recognition, and it's nice when that recognition can be offered to Canadians.
The 3 other recipients were Mark Porter of St. Stephen for outstanding volunteerism, Christine Iroquois for her work with PRUDE, which stands for Pride of Race, Unity and Dignity Through Education, and for her work with the Newcomer Women Leadership Program, and last but not least, Christian Larson of St. George for establishing the Penfield Parish Military Historical Society and providing historically accurate recognition and remembrance of individuals who served and trained at Penfield Ridge Air Station from 1941 to 45 and Camp Utopia from 1942 to 58. Congratulations to all. Finally, ECW, an environmental nonprofit located in Blacks Harbour, launched its Project Village car share service on Grand Manan on Monday. The electric car share service already has 3 car share zones on Charlotte County's mainland, with stations in St. Stephen, St. Andrews, and Blacks Harbour. The Grand Manan location near the ferry terminal is the service's first island location. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and online exclusives, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.